Narcissists are notorious for pathological lying. This involves them consistently and compulsively lying, even when there is no apparent reason to do so. The truth of everything can come with consequences that the narcissist does not want to experience, also resulting in reasons for them to lie, and to always continue to lie. Because they have a fragile ego and are highly invested in maintaining a positive self-image, pathological lying allows them to create false narratives about themselves, presenting themselves in a favorable light and hiding any flaws or shortcomings that they fear may bring them shame and shatter their sensitive self-esteem. They want to control another person's perception of them to make themselves appear more successful, smarter, honest, stronger, or more caring than they actually are. Pathological lying is another form of manipulation that narcissists use to control and manipulate others. By deceiving others with their lies, they can manipulate other people's perceptions, emotions, and behaviors to serve their own interests and fulfill their desires. They also deceive themselves because most of the time, they actually believe their own lies and delusions. Because they crave attention, admiration, and validation from others to bolster their fragile self-esteem. Lying may also allow them to attract these things they desire by fabricating stories or exaggerating their achievements, experiences, or abilities to impress others and elicit praise. Narcissists have an exaggerated sense of self-importance and often believe they are inherently superior to others. By deceiving others with their lies and presenting themselves as more knowledgeable, competent, or successful than they actually are, this can permit them to assert their superiority in situations where they want to gain control and manipulate circumstances in their favor. They feel entitled to special treatment, privileges, and recognition, even at the expense of others. Pathological lying allows them to manipulate others into meeting their needs and fulfilling their desires by deceiving them. Their lies can be connected to gaslighting, blame shifting, or anything the narcissist does to protect their reputation or grandiose fantasies. Pathological lying allows narcissists to avoid taking responsibility for their actions, behaviors, or mistakes. By lying about their actions or shifting blame onto others, they can avoid facing consequences and accountability for their actions, protect their ego, and preserve their self-image as flawless or superior. A narcissist's pathological lying is also connected to their self-entitlement. If the truth was out, they would not be able to easily manipulate and exploit others to gain the things they feel entitled to. These self-entitled manipulations can come through lies such as false promises, love bombing, future faking, fake apologies, false information, or any other lies used for emotional manipulation. They can use these tactics to instill feelings such as forgiveness, hope, fear, anger, guilt, self-doubt, confusion, pain, or shame upon the target they are exploiting. If the narcissist can manipulate our emotions, then they are able to coerce us into doing what they want us to do. That way they can put us into a vulnerable position where they can take from us, then deliberately break us. And when they can negatively affect our thoughts and feelings, it can affect all other areas of our lives such as our mental health, which then can lead to damaging our relationships with others, our confidence in ourselves, our physical health, spiritual well-being, psychological state, and even our financial stability. It can leave us drained, depressed, in a state of PTSD, and even suicidal. Their lies can ruin people's lives, but the narcissist will never care for this fact because they secretly get off on deliberately destroying others in whatever way they can. They are opportunists and seek every opportunity to do so. I watched an interesting YouTube video by Lisa A. Romano saying that neuroscientists have discovered that lying suppresses the activity in the amygdala. The amygdala is the part of the brain where your emotions are given meaning. The information is then stored and attached to associations and responses, which is like our emotional memories. Lisa goes on to explain that lying to a narcissist is like an anesthetic. When they lie, they actually feel calm, soothed, and in control. Narcissists feel that if they were to accept the truth of their feelings of inadequacy, guilt, and shame, then those emotions will cause them immense pain. And by lying to others and to themselves, they do not have to feel that pain. We may never be able to fully understand how others can lie so easily and hurtfully, but this information does give us an insight of how a narcissist might think. This does not mean we need to excuse their lying, or that we should accept it or put up with it. If lying is something we don't do to others, then we should not have to deal with it from others. Whether it is to deceive and exploit others, or hide their inferiorities, to shame, blame, or punish others, to gain narcissistic supply, avoid consequences, whatever their agenda is. The truth of the matter is, narcissists will always feel entitled to lie, and they will feel no shame in doing so, no matter how big or small the lie, or who they destroy in the process. When it seems like they lie for no apparent reason, it could also be likely because they get pure enjoyment out of watching you question yourself or baiting you into a debate or argument. They thrive on drama and get amused when deliberately gaslighting their victims with lies. They can be like a bored cat wanting to torture a mouse, not because it is hungry, but because it is bored. And when we react to their lies, they get the validation they are seeking. Any of our emotional reactions gives them validation, which makes them feel in control and powerful. And if they are caught out in their lies, they will simply just lie again in an attempt to cover up the previous lie. And if you don't go along with their lies, they may go into a narcissistic rage because your truth offends their false ego. When we encounter these lies from the narcissists, our job is to live our truth and not be convinced into living their lies. Do not believe their words. Believe what you see, what you feel, and trust your truth. Do not always believe what you hear. Learn to read between the lines and trust your intuition more. Don't waste your energy into trying to convince the narcissist of the truth. They have convinced themselves to believe their own delusions and only want to surround themselves with people who enable them to do so. Exposing them in their presence can make you a target for their underlying rage and revengeful tendencies. Whatever you choose to do to escape their lies is often better done in secret. Anything they know about our intentions is always used against us. It is much safer to walk your purpose without explaining yourself to them. Please keep yourself safe and don't give them the benefit of the doubt no matter what they say. Just remember, their words are likely all lies and manipulation. Overall, pathological lying is a common behavior among narcissists due to their fragile self-esteem, manipulative tendencies, attention-seeking behavior, avoidance of accountability, sense of superiority, and entitlement. Recognizing pathological lying behavior in these toxic people is essential for protecting ourselves from the adversity it can cause in our lives. Narcissists are toxic individuals who will destroy the core of who you are. If you are affected by a narcissist in your life, know that you deserve to be treated with real love, honesty, and respect, and that you are allowed to uphold your own views and beliefs when your intuition doesn't agree with them. No contact is the best way to deal with narcissistic people, and we should not be made to feel guilty for cutting toxic family members or friends out of our lives simply for needing to protect our peace and our truth. We are here on earth to heal, to grow, to be happy, and find our purpose. The narcissist does not want any of this for us. They will come into our lives with their lies to trick us into trusting them and self-sabotaging our blessings. Let them be miserable on their own. It is them who chooses to not heal, to stay living in lies. Do not let their darkness consume your light and your joy. Focus on self-healing, self-love, and self-care. You deserve to receive the same love and respect you give to everyone else. Surround yourself with trusted and supportive friends or family members, or anybody who may understand what you are going through, and seek professional help if needed, such as a counselor and/or authorities. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you in any way, please consider supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And please share this content if you think it can help others. Thank you. We believe that knowledge truly is power when it comes to dealing with toxic people.